I'm Carmen Braden. I'm a musician from Yellowknife.
I'm Ben McGregor, and I'm a local filmmaker here in Yellowknife.
My name is Caroline Cox, and I'm a co-founder of the company Copper Quartz Media, and we're a film production company.
And my name is Megumi Masaki. I'm a pianist and a multimedia performing artist, and from Braden, Manitoba, where I'm a professor at Braden University.
So what we've done over the last 2 weeks of working as a crew here in Yellowknife is gather stories and video and audio of the ice and of people whose lives are deeply connected to the ice, and we're getting their stories about their connection to the ice, and we're also looking at this about how the ice is changing because of climate change and how their lives are going to be impacted by those changes.
As a young person, it's interesting because it's a bit of good and bad. Good that I'm with like-minded people that are making projects about climate change and raising awareness and all of that. It's comforting to be just that climate change is getting a lot more exposure. But it's also kind of frightening because it's just another reminder that it definitely is real. It's not just like an eco-anxiety.
In the north, the land is changing very quickly. The thaw and freeze pattern is changing. People are very reliant on the land here to have food sovereignty. So, you can read facts and figures, but at a point it starts to kind of lose meaning as much as like seeing an emotional connection to a story, where that's where art can really come in to like really pull people in on an emotional level and maybe even have a more sway in their perception of something.
This project overall is called Hearing Ice. It's a way to musically and visually, artistically add our voice to do something, to make change, to create the dialogue. We're all responsible to address this giant crisis that our whole world is going through right now with climate change. But how do we do this artistically? This piece it'll grow. It's a living piece, and that's what excites me about this, is that as our world changes, as climate change impacts all of us differently, we will experience this piece differently. We will have the opportunity to continue working together and making this piece evolve also, so that the voices are brought to the present each time it's performed.